Hey folks, Thermite here with our new little tanker. We're going on a refueling trip finally. Hopefully everything goes well, and we don't end up stranded anywhere or break anything too expensive. I've finished up a couple little details here and there, but there's still some things that need polish. I did the panels off camera, so you wouldn't have to watch too many boring microcontroller videos. If you ever want me to make tutorials on things like that, let me know. Another improvement is that we can actually see over the bow now. It shouldn't do any more wheelies. Visibility is wonderful. I'm going to figure out where a good place to fill up our tanker, and then I'll bring you guys back in. Me fumbling around with maps carries limited interest. Well, I was hoping the refinery would be close. It's not terribly close for us. It's east of Sawyer. The amount of fuel that I saved for this trip probably won't be enough, however. I won't take no for an answer. So, here's what we're going to do. We're going to steal some fuel from North Harbor. We haven't bought it yet, but it doesn't matter. We'll be able to refuel that base pretty easily from the diesel cellar in Holt Town once we do by North Harbor. Anyway, we'll be taking this little detour and then heading southeast to the refinery. I'm pretty happy with this thing's speed. It moves along for a chunky buddy. He sure is thirsty though. Let's lower the throttle for better efficiency. Might need that fuel later. We're coming up on North Harbor soon. I'll see you guys there. It's dusk now. We're pulling into the harbor. We'll steal most of the fuel here. It should be enough to get us southeast of Sawyer, where we'll take on fuel both for our base and for our consumption on the way. We're making it in on fumes with a little over 250 liters. Please turn. Please turn. Please turn. Please turn. There we go. A little more. Please turn. Come on, buddy. You got this. Yeah, good enough. Hang on. This ain't right. What's going on with this thing? Oh, that would be it. Let's get us off the shore. Gently now. Would be a shame to tear a hole in the hull now. Okay, after longer than I would like to admit, I got it lined up with the fuel pumps, or at least close enough. Not my best work. Alrighty, let's tactically acquire some diesel. Plug this bad boy in. Huh, our fuel isn't going up. Oh junk, I hooked it up to the commodity tank. That's not where I want that. Got to switch it before I run out of diesel. Well, that would have been annoying at worst. If I really get down to nothing on fuel, I can pump from my commodity tanks to my fuel tank. I'm not really sure how much fuel our tanker holds exactly. We'll fill up till I think we have enough. Looks like we're leveled out at around 3,400 liters of diesel. Let's throw the hose back up there, and then we'll head out to the refinery. Impromptu swimming lessons. My favorite. Go Gadget, Editor Super Speed. Alright, back to normal speed for the moment. We're heading east. I'm going to hug the coast of Sawyer around the northeast corner, and then island hop my way out to the refinery. All in all, it should be a simple trip even without a GPS to guide us. I think half throttle is really helping our fuel efficiency. We're still going 30 knots, so I think it's a good compromise. Alright, back to super speed so you don't have to watch an hour of a boat ride. We're nearing the northeast corner of Sawyer. We'll turn south soon to start following some islands out towards the refinery island. Pure speed activated. Okie dokie. We've started turning south and following the coast around. My rough estimation of our position puts us approximately here on the map. We're going to try to spot our first island to hop to. Hopefully we'll be able to make it out. There's the corner of Sawyer. And I think that's our first island. Looks like that's the only island that fits the bill. Let's make sure by seeing if the surrounding islands match. Looks like the farther islands on the map over there. That's certain enough for me. The atmosphere in this game can be really nice sometimes. Super speed, activate. I think I see a crate on that island over there. We'll stop by and check it out. Resume super speed. Alright, let's go grab our crate. Dude, you need rock climbing lessons. Oh sweet, there's 2 crates. 6,500 for that one. Nice, 8,500 for that one. That makes a cool 15 grand. That'll go towards buying fuel in North Harbor. You know what? I don't trust this game. I'm saving it. I got some good crate money, and I'm keeping it. Ain't no one can take it away from me. Anyhow, let's get back to the ship and get that diesel. Man, that bow is already sitting low, and we only have 1,000 liters in the tank. I'm sure it won't cause major problems later on. Let's get this thing going again and activate time-lapse mode. Time-lapse mode will activate in 3, 2, 1. We're getting close. We'll super speed once more, and we'll be at the refinery. See you then. Here we are at long last. Let's grab some much-needed diesel. We'll be able to grab a decent amount in one go here. I'm hoping this fuel will last a good while before we need to make any kind of trip down here again. It's go time. Let's get the hoses hooked up and get this thing filling. I'm not sure if it will fill quickly or not. I'm not really sure why there aren't any stairs close to where you have to park your boat to refuel. May have to make a suggestion to the devs. I'm going to skip through me hooking up the hoses. See you in a couple seconds. Alright, we're all ready to go. Let's see how fast this fills up. Oh wow, that's pretty fast. We'll grab one of these and top off our fuel as well for the return trip. Yep, the money's going down. Bittersweet. More fuel to do things, but less money to build things. So, I'll skip to when we get this thing filled. See you then. Okay, we're getting a little low on cash, so we'll stop a little before we top off. 15,000 cash and 26,000 liters of diesel seems like a good compromise. Okay, so I decided to take a quick tour of the refinery island to look for crates and found zilch. Time well spent, I guess. Anyways, I hope we can get this to behave and reverse out of here enough to get going. Slowly. We're up against the dock, and I don't feel like sinking and spilling my life savings of diesel. Let's hope the physics don't drown my hopes and aspirations. Let's use photo mode to give you guys a better look at this stellar demonstration of seamanship and nautical prowess. Stunning. Beautiful. Glorious. We'll skip to the part where it isn't painfully slow. Okay, let's open it up gently and see if my stability system will handle our ever so slight imbalance. The bow's coming up nicely. We'll raise it up to about 50% for our little luxury cruise back home. Nice, no water on the deck. Looks like the stabilizers are working well even if the hull balance isn't great. I have an idea. Let's island hop a little and look for crates on the way back. We're a lot less strapped for fuel now, and those crates can boost our cash back up. We're heading to the island direct north of the refinery first. We already stopped at the one to the northwest. We'll super speed on over there. See you soon. Alrighty, let's stop it where we don't have to go in reverse, because that is currently just an utter pain to deal with. Let's go on an adventure. Awesome. 2 crates. Both 7,500 as well. That's a cool 15,000 added to the bank. We'll quickly make sure there's not a third crate tucked away somewhere, and then continue on. Sometimes you just have to ask yourself, if all the other kids are jumping off a cliff, would you jump too? My answer is, duh, it looks like fun. Ah, yes, maximum stability. If it's stupid and it works, it ain't stupid. Anyways, let's head for the next island. At what point is this thing considered a submersible? Does it need to completely submerge for that to be true? Alright, let's check where our next island is. Alright, next island in the series is direct north again. Go gadget 8 times speed. Okie dokie. Let's get a move on and search these rocks for some crates. I knew I shouldn't have lied about rock climbing on my resume. Anyhow, we got another 7,500 for the cause. Looky, there's another crate. Well, that's a tidy little sum. I guess we'll see if there's more along the way. Back to the boat for now. Let's climb on and get going to the next place. I have to be a little bit careful when accelerating so as not to auger down into the seafloor, since this thing is just a tiny bit front heavy. Let's get going super speed style to the next stop. Alright, let's get stopped, hop out, and look for more free money. Huh, that's normal. Well, no crate here. On to the next place. We are sub. Okie doke, let's 8 times out to the next island. Alright, if you didn't notice, we're just heading back. There weren't any more islands close enough to bother with, and I've been on this quest for about 2 hours. We'll get this fuel back safely and call it good. We are finally home. Let's park this poor beast. What do you mean? My visibility is great. I won't stand for all these negative thoughts. Ah, we're hung up. Well, I'll skip to the part where I get this docked then. There we go. Parked it. We'll hook up some hoses here and get the fuel off the old-fashioned way. We'll buy North Harbor soon with the crate money and a couple more missions. I like where this episode has left us financially. We have fuel and cash, so we're sitting pretty. We'll see what missions were brought in the next couple episodes. Might build some more as well. We'll see. We definitely have options. Well, while we're waiting, let me know what you think. If you like this type of content, then like it and subscribe so you can find me again. If you have suggestions for my career mode, or if you want more tutorials, I'd love to hear about it. Also, if you can tell by the in-game decorations, this video is slightly backlogged, so if you do make suggestions, it may be a little bit before you see the changes. I'm still not going for any kind of meta, so I'm still leaning away from helicopters and such, but I enjoy land vehicles a bunch, so I'm going for North Harbor as my next major purchase. It costs 60,000, so we may need to raise a little more. I forget how expensive this tanker is. We'll get some money back from despawning that. Might be enough to where we can still spawn in our rescue boat. We'll go ahead and save our progress. I don't want to sail that last stretch again. Well, this has been the 6th episode of the Career Mode series. We'll see what the 7th holds for us soon, I think. But for now, hope you enjoyed this episode and see you next time.